exploration, new adventure, new journey in the vast Sahara Desert.
نضل نحافظ عليك حاجتك من حر الذوقات، ونضل نجري باش نجيب خبز شي فقرة يحفيانا وطالب حق الناس وانت في السماوات، ونضل نجري باش نجيب خبز شي فقرة يحفيانا وانت مازال صغير ما تنزل ما تدم حزاب، ونطلب ربي يصير لك كيما درت معايا يا مدعي وتطوح كيما رحت نحرز هاد الكلمات، ولب الغدام النوضو وعيالي وراني نقول ما عندي حاجة فيه، نوكلوا عليه الرب الفوقاني سيف الجوابي انسانا فيه، هادي الدنيا والوقت الفاني واللي عطاه لي ربي نزه فيه، ما تنفعوش حاجة تحت الرحمن لو كان نحلها الباب ونحبس فيه.
صح لسانك. So now I'm on foot. Camel took some rest, ate, because they can eat anywhere basically, and they can eat anything. Some of those plants, I was told by the guy over there, Muhammad, some of those plants can actually make the camel drunk. And the camel would happily eat it, but they try to avoid it as much as possible because they don't want their camels drunk. That's his singing, some poetry. He's a poet. So the camel smelled some females over there, and he is just non-stop going over there. Look at that, he is in love. He's going nuts. Look at that. So that female is trying to protect her babies. He wants to go there, so he kicked them out. He doesn't want him to go near them. Well, I guess he's not getting anything. Now, as you can see, the sun is getting hotter and hotter. I think it's about 75 degrees now. Going over there, that brown looking hill over there, that looks close, but it's not. It's gonna take about an hour to get there.
هذا كان اللفعة زمان، هذه يداو بها اللفعة. دب شفت الدب هذا؟ دب كي تعضه اللفعة يجي يطاكيها من هذا الرمت. هذه زين هذا. تعرفت هذه؟ تلقاها هاك. هذه كحل تحت
This plant, they use it for cure for snake venoms. He said they have a lizard called dhub, and native to this Sahara Desert, comes and eat it. He said, according to him, that whenever the dhub is getting bit by a snake, they eat this and they cure themselves. So finally we're getting closer to the spot where there's the graffiti without any writings, because it's very difficult to get here and not a lot of people actually come here. I was like, and nobody cares about that? And they were like, no. It's just something that is written on rocks. To them, have no value whatsoever. And believe it or not, this is my guide. Struggling to walk. Yeah. It's a giraffe right there. This is the first I see the giraffe. Absolutely in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, nothing. That's amazing. The fact that I actually came here, look at this track. This is great. I think it's hiding somewhere around here. But it went all the way there. He calls it the desert fish. There's some ostriches over there. If that guy decided to leave, I'm screwed. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. He's getting tired, so he's gonna ride and we're gonna walk. It's getting hotter and hotter. This phone right here have no use whatsoever. If something happened, you rely on those guys right there. And you're just trust in Allah and trust in them that, you know, everything's gonna go according to plans. This journey through the desert used to take up to 1 year for the pilgrims to cross the entire Sahara Desert to get to Mecca to perform Hajj. And walking and riding was the only transportation. It takes them 1 year to get there and another year to come back. Most of them make it, but a lot of them don't make it. Look at it. He's eating it like it's nothing. Going to an ancient cave that is hidden in the valley. That's the entrance to the cave. This is considered a sanctuary in the middle of the desert because it's cool and it's not as hot as outside. And it's like you have this cool mist inside the cave. This is not a big cave, but it's something that they used when they were traveling around. There's a few graves. I'm gonna show you small graves, not that big, but for people who died along the way. And back in the days when they were repelling against the French, this was a hideout. and a lot of the mujahideen died, and they were buried right along the cave. This used to be the route to go to Mecca from the Andalus, which is Spain now, and Morocco and all the surrounding countries. They used to take this route because of the oasis. There's water, there's some shade and sanctuary. Spend some time here, resting for a couple of days before they continue their journey to go to Mecca for Hajj. It is amazing how their faith is so strong that they are willing to spend a year-long journey, 1 year-long journey, going through an extreme hot, extreme living, extreme desert, just to fulfill one of the Islam 5 pillars, which is Hajj. It's absolutely amazing, the faith that drives them to go through the desert, and with all its danger. Some will die, some will survive, some will get sick, some will come back, some will not. But it's that strong faith that drives them through the desert, regardless of the heat, regardless of the lack of food, water, lack of strength. They will just go with huge caravans of camels and walking on foot, and they reach the Kaaba, they perform the Hajj, and they come back. A year going and a year coming back. Absolutely amazing. That faith was so strong that, they didn't mind going for a couple of years away from their families, from their friends, from everything they know. If you live in Spain back then, the Andalus, it's green and nice and beautiful and all the luxury in the world, but they chose to leave all that behind and then go through the desert to perform Hajj, and fulfill that 5th pillars of Islam. That's absolutely amazing. I hope I'm not stepping on any of the graves. All due respect. Allah yarhamkum. Now it's my turn to ride, because I'm getting tired. And that's how they get wood.
As my desert expedition drew to a close, I found myself reflecting on the profound journey I had just experienced. My heart was overflowing with gratitude for this incredible opportunity. With each passing mile, I felt a deep connection growing between myself and the desert. The rhythmic sway of the camels beneath me, the whisper of the wind through the sand, and the luminous starlights had all left an indelible mark on my soul. This journey had not only changed my perspective on life, but had also transported me back in time to the days when the desert was a crucible of faith, freedom, and resilience. The desert had taught me many valuable lessons. It had shown me the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, the beauty of simplicity, and the power of silence.
Thank you. Thank you.